You're being videoed for my protection and yours. What's your name, officer? Please identify yourself.
McLeod from the Clewiston Police Department.
And you, sir?
Officer Garza, Clewiston Police Department.
And what am I being pulled over for?
Well, two reasons. One, you made a turn back there without a turn signal. Two, we got a call about you trying to sell something at a store, and at two different stores at that, not just one. So a suspicious activity call. And we had to make out with you to see who you are and what you're doing.
Got you. Got you.
So can I have your license, please?
So what crime is that?
Well, there wasn't a crime committed because we don't know if the items were stolen or not.
Do you have suspicion that I committed a crime? Reasonable, articulable suspicion, either one of you, that I committed a crime, was about to commit a crime, was in the process of committing a crime.
Tim, are there any stipulations?
Absolutely not. Except that you abide by the law.
I am abiding by the
No,
law.
you're not. You're asking me for my ID illegally.
He conducted a traffic stop.
That's not how that works. No crime has been committed. There's no reasonable articulable suspicion. Excuse me.
When you commit a traffic infraction,
There's no reasonable articulable suspicion that a crime has been committed. That a crime has been committed.
It was going to be committed. How do we know the stuff you have is not stolen? We got no way to prove it. No
It's
way
not
you
how
can
that
prove
works.
It's not. No way I prove it.
Please get your supervisor here,
Sure.
because that's
Well,
not how this
technically it's
works. Well, then she should know better. She should know better, and so should you, Mr. Garza.
We are allowed to step out with people who reasonably believe.
Yeah, dumb people who don't know the law.
That doesn't have to be dumb or smart.
If I
I'm just
have
telling
not
you.
been suspected of committing a crime with reasonable articulable suspicion,
Two people have called saying you in this vehicle are trying to sell them items that they don't know are stolen, we don't know are stolen.
then there's no crime.
Can you tell me that it's not stolen?
I already told you that.
I didn't ask. So how have you told me?
Because you said that
I
you
said
got a phone
possible
call,
items.
and I asked you if that was
Not a
illegal,
phone
and you
call.
said no.
Called over the radio that's you.
Here. There's my paperwork right there. Nothing illegal.
Was that so hard?
No. But you can't just get people's ID for nothing, Mr. Garza.
It's not for nothing.
It is. It is. There's policy and procedure, and there's constitutional law that you swore an oath to, my friend.
Hold on. If somebody's standing here and they're just standing here with no kids and they're a grown person just sitting there, that's a suspicious person.
You know, I just got a call about some officers that we had to watch out for here that were breaking the law and the people's constitutional rights.
I can show you that's not us.
You
But
sure
look,
it's not you?
Not me. But look,
I have suspicion to believe it's
hold
you.
on. You gonna let me finish what I'm saying so you have an understanding?
How you doing, boss?
There's a supervisor right there if you want
How
to
you
speak
doing,
to him.
supervisor? We're just getting an understanding of constitutional law here. You know, no big deal. He said he pulled me over because he got a phone call that, you know, we were selling stuff. I asked him if that's illegal. He said, no, that's not illegal, right? That's where we were at in the conversation. He asked for my ID. So I asked him again, what did we do that was illegal? For me to give you my ID. Did we have any reasonable articulable suspicion that a crime has been committed? He said no. We got a phone call. Two people said that items were trying to be sold. That's not a crime. Not here, not in Texas, not in, anywhere. It's not a crime.
My understanding is you were pulled over for a traffic offense.
That's not what I was pulled over for. Mr. Garza pulled me over. This woman pulled through here after. There was no illegal turn. That right there is a turnaround. You don't have to put your blinker on at that turnaround right there.
To make up.
So have you identified yourself, correct?
I told him who I was right there.
All right.
It's not stolen stuff. I'm not trying to give him a hard time, but you guys can't just pull people over and say, oh, we got a phone call. Somebody said you were selling stuff. Let me see your ID. That's not how this works. I respect the law. You guys got to respect it too. You swore an oath to it.
Okay. All right, hold on for there. Okay, look, my name is Sergeant Nieves, badge number 0464. All right.
You know your shit.
Clewiston Police Department. Yes. Look, we got a call at the Ace Hardware parking lot. Person just wanted to remain anonymous, saying that hey, somebody was trying to sell a stereo in the parking lot, and that's it. They didn't request contact, nothing along those lines. All right. Look, he conducted a traffic stop. He was just trying to identify you guys. Everything's good. That's all we're trying to do.
Key word, try to identify.
That's all. Just try.
But that's not how that works.
Look, we're here, attempting to identify. That's all we're trying to do, all right?
Your name again?
Sergeant Tito Nieves. All righty, sir.
Be safe. Thank
Have a good
you.
one, okay?
And we can sell here. It's not illegal.
It's not illegal.
Especially if I got my sales tax license, correct?
If you are a business conducting business within the city, you need a tax business receipt.
Got all that.
We don't have
Alrighty.
that knowledge.
Thank you. But you can't receive that knowledge illegally.
But we can
okay?
ask you. just
Okay,
like if
and
you
I can
provided.
refuse.
Yes, you can, but we still need to figure out what you're doing somewhere. So until we figure
You
that
could
out,
try to figure it out.
until we figure that out, you are deemed a suspicious person. Do you understand?
Yeah, but being a suspicious person is not somebody that has been deemed reasonable, articulable suspicion of committing a crime, about to commit a crime, in the process of committing a crime, would give you the only viable and reason to ask for my ID. Period. There's no exceptions at all.
So the traffic stop means nothing.
That wasn't a traffic stop.
So you made.
You specifically told me, and you are being recorded in my truck too. You specifically told me when I asked you why I was being pulled over. You specifically stated that you got a phone call
Hold on.
about suspicious activity.
I'm telling you two
When
things
she
that
pulled
happened
up,
and the reason.
when she pulled up afterwards,
Hold on.
because she came
You really
from
don't like
she
other
came
people
from
talk
this
to
way.
you. How am I
Well,
supposed to-
I'm
how am I
teaching
supposed to
you.
articulate?
How are you supposed to learn if you don't listen?
What do you mean? How are you supposed to learn if you don't listen?
I already know what the I'm doing.
That's the problem with closed-minded people.
That's why I already know what I'm doing. That's
listen.
why he left. That's why you're gonna leave, and that's why she left without getting my ID. You see what I'm saying?
Well, I'm still conducting a traffic stop, so I do need your ID.
There's no traffic stop. For what? There's no legal traffic
When you
stop.
turn, do you not have to signal which way you're going?
On that turnaround right there, you do not have to signal.
says
Absolutely not, because it's not a left turn.
What is it?
I'm turning, it's a turnaround. That's what that's made for. There's no stop sign there.
There's a stop sign right there.
That's not where I turned around at. I turned around further up.
So you did a U-turn.
I didn't turn around right here.
Oh, all right.
Stop trying to dig, dude. That's not how this is going to work, dude.
I'm doing what my sergeant says. Here you are, sir.
Do what the Constitution says.
10-4.
Your sergeant ain't going to cover your ass when you get sued, dude.
This situation clearly exposes how vague suspicion is being used as a substitute for the standard of reasonable, articulable suspicion. Officers admitted that no crime has occurred, yet still demanded identification to establish who he was, causing their legal justification to collapse right on the scene. Most notably, the supervisor later confirmed that the call was informational only and did not require any contact, making it clear that the traffic stop and repeated ID demands had no legitimate legal foundation from the start. If you believe the officer's actions were wrong, leave a 5 in the comments.
Oh, hello, sir.
How are you?
We're doing good.
So if we can get to the other side, we can probably
That's
figure
what I was thinking.
So
if we go on there.
we were called here. The branch manager was evidently wondering what we guys were doing
Oh, we're doing an investigation.
on
The bank.
in regards to.
Well, we're trying to see if we could actually get inside of the bank and conduct an investigation.
For what, sir?
We need to see the vault and the security measurements being used.
And do you have any credentials for that?
No.
Okay. Any particular reason you're wearing a FBI agent?
No.
Okay.
I support our boys in blue.
So what are you guys investigating then?
Well, I'm not supposed to go into too much detail, but we do believe that reptilian technology is being used inside. That's why we want to investigate the vault.
Okay. And where are you guys from?
Waterloo,
Okay. You guys
Baxter
have your
Street.
IDs on you by chance?
I don't, sir.
You don't have any ID or driver's license or anything like that?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Can I get your guys' names and date of birth, please?
I go by Billy.
What's that?
I go by Billy.
Okay. You go by Billy? What's your legal first name?
I can't say it. I had to sign paperwork not to say this, sir.
Okay. So you understand that I'm investigating something, okay? They
Yeah.
called you in as being a suspicious person.
Yeah,
So
but
by you not giving me your name and date of birth, you could get in some trouble, okay?
Yeah, but I live for trouble. They call me Billy.
Okay. So what's your legal first name?
I can't say it, sir. It makes me nervous.
What's your first name?
He's Chester, but he's not allowed to speak neither.
Okay. So here's my thing, guys.
We're investigating.
I get that, and I'm investigating a crime, also investigating a suspicious person. Okay.
So you're an investigator.
I am a sergeant.
You're sergeant.
Correct. I'm a patrol sergeant.
You're sergeant a lot.
Yep. So, like I said, I'm investigating you guys because they were called you in as being a suspicious person inside videoing the bank.
No, we never were inside, sir.
Okay. Well, that's not what my RP told me. Okay,
Oh,
that's what I was
RP,
told.
role player.
So-
That's not, I don't know what they told you, but we're just investigating.
Okay. So, are you going to give me your name or not?
I don't know. I didn't do a crime, though, did I?
As of right now, I'm investigating you for being suspicious. If you don't give me your name or identify yourself, that's a crime.
Look here, listen, pal. I'm conducting the investigation. Do I make myself clear?
10-2 for now.
10-6. I'm conducting the investigation.
Okay, so are you going to give me your legal first name or not?
Are you Jordy Jordan?
Answer my question, Billy.
You have to answer mine first. I'm conducting the investigation.
Put your bag down.
For what?
Put your bag down.
For what?
Put your bag down.
Hey, pal, you listen here.
Put your bag down.
Hey, Buster, let me say something to you. I'm the one in charge. I'm conducting the investigation. Do you understand me, pal? Did we commit a crime? Clearly not.
As of right now, yes. You're not.
What crime is it?
Yourself.
Oh, I forgot. We don't have the Fourth Amendment, do we?
Are you going to identify yourself or not?
Are you going to learn the Constitution, that oath you swore?
Are you going to identify yourself or not?
Let me see your badge. Let me identify you first, pal.
My name is right there.
Let me see. Well, that's not your name. Right there is not a name.
That is my name.
No, it's not.
Yep, it is.
What's your first name then, Aaron?
Alex.
Alex?
Yep.
Listen here, Alex. I'm conducting the investigation. Do I make myself clear?
So they're refusing to identify themselves, Chief.
I'm conducting the investigation. Better not be snitching, sir. Better not be doing it. Please.
What's snitching on who?
I don't know. I thought you were snitching on us. I hope you wouldn't.
I'm talking to Sergeant here.
Oh, Sergeant, I outrank him.
So these
Typical
reptilians,
busters.
Are you talking about like the reptilians that are
Yep.
in the war right now underground?
Well, you might actually know a bit about something. So if we could actually, I don't have a pen. If you had a pen, I would write stuff down so we can investigate this further. Thanks, Chester.
On the right track, huh?
Yeah, you know. Collins Aerospace. That's Collins Aerospace. So this is exactly where they came from, and we do believe they are here. And Sergeant Alex is being a naughty boy. But we're just trying to do the investigation. We didn't go inside or nothing. So that information, whoever said it, hey, they're snitching and they're wrong. We're just trying to get the details, and we're trying to go inside, so.
Did you try going inside before?
No, I want to, though. But the
You
women,
didn't go inside before?
no. We've just been literally on the
hey, Billy,
sidewalk.
just a quick question for you. So I asked you about your hoodie. So are you identifying yourself as an ATF agent?
No.
No?
Are you trying to trick me into committing a crime?
I'm just asking you a question.
You clearly are.
No,
you got to
just
realize
asking you a
this.
question.
My IQ's around 62. I'm smart as hell. Okay?
I get that.
Golly.
So is there anything that I can help you with today?
This investigation, if we could actually get inside and I just want to check the vault. That's literally all we're trying to do.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, I don't think the bank wants you in there to check their vault. So they've got some people to do that. So
is that who that gentleman is? Is he the bank manager?
That's the chief
branch
of police.
manager?
That's our chief of police.
So he's the police chief, is what you're telling me.
Yep.
That sounds almost unbelievable because he's not wearing a uniform.
Nope. He actually just got off. He's going to work out at the gym. So
Where's the local gym? I need to speak with him.
like
The gym he's going to, because I would like to ask him some questions.
Sure. It's the McCreary Community Building.
Okay. I don't know where this is, but I will investigate it further.
Okay.
I mean, we ain't going inside.
Okay. Nope.
And,
As far as I'm concerned,
I would
like
like
said,
to go inside.
You haven't committed a crime. There's nothing that I'm worried about. I'm just asking if you're going to identify yourself. And if you don't want to identify yourself, then that's fine. I'll let you guys go be on your way. Just that you just don't cause the bank any issues or anything like that.
I do have a question.
Yes, sir.
I had a contact in my eyeball.
Okay.
This eyeball.
Uh-huh.
It rolled in the back of my eyeball.
Okay.
So do you know how to get that out of there?
I don't. I can get you a medical if you want.
Those are the fake Ray-Bans. I have like 3
they are
pairs.
fake Ray-Bans.
Yeah, those are good though.
I had a cat bite my head, so.
You had a cat bite your
I
head.
legitimately had a cat bite my head. Yeah. Well, I mean, if you need anything else from us or if you need any help, let us know.
Oh shit.
Anything from us? Do you need any assistance from us?
And now, unless if you want the women's to come back out so I could ask her some questions, but other than that, I'm good.
All right, guys. Well, you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Try to stay cold.
Yes,
Stay
sir.
warm out here, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Have a great day.
All right, you as well. Take care.
The entire incident highlights a clear distinction between subjective suspicion and actual legal standards. Despite being reported as suspicious, police were unable to identify any specific conduct or offense to justify enforcement. The fact that the officer repeatedly claimed to be conducting an investigation, only to ultimately admit that no violation had occurred, effectively closed the encounter and expose the gap between asserted authority and the authority actually granted by the law.
Howdy.
Roll us down all the way, man.
Why is that?
Roll it down all the way so I can talk to you better.
We can talk, right? I mean,
Roll it down all the way. I'm not asking you, I'm telling you.
what law is that?
Why are you starting this, man?
Well, you're telling me to roll my window. We can talk, right?
Yeah, roll it down more
But why?
so I can talk to you better, man. I'm not going to talk to you through a crack like this. I'm not
We can talk.
I'm not trying to be rude to you, anything like
I'm
that.
really not trying to be rude to you either, but
So what's the deal? Why don't you want to roll it down all the way?
because I don't
Why
have
don't you
to.
want to?
I
You
just-
trying to be difficult? or
I'm
what?
not trying to be difficult. Do you want my license registration?
Yeah, if you don't care.
What's the reason for stopping me? If
First
you don't?
off, okay, I'm Trooper Jackson Little with the Arkansas State Police, okay?
I appreciate that.
The reason I'm pulling you over is speeding. You know how fast you're going?
I do.
How fast are you going?
I'm not going to answer that question.
Okay, I got you going 87 in the 65, man. That's a little quick.
I got this dash cam here,
Yeah.
and it records my speed.
Okay. How fast does it say you're going?
I'm not going to answer that question, but
Okay.
I know it wasn't that. This is
Okay.
registration,
How fast do you think you
insurance.
were going, at least?
I'm not going to answer that.
Okay.
I'm really not trying to be difficult with you, sir.
So what's the deal then?
Well, what deal?
Why are you just being so defensive and argumentative?
With what?
Everything I'm saying.
Well, I don't
First off,
believe.
I'm not being cooperative by rolling the window down. It's not a huge deal. I'd like to talk to you better. You know, instead of
I think that we're talking fine, though, aren't we?
We were. But
I just
it's
don't-
It's not.
Well, hold on. Let's start over.
We're not going to argue.
I don't want to argue with you, but
Okay.
let's start over.
Okay.
Can we do that?
Yeah.
My name's James. You have my
Nice
ID
to meet
here.
you, man.
And I just don't. The reason for the window, I'm not trying to be defensive or
Yeah, yeah,
argumentative or anything.
Yeah.
I just don't like to have it all the way down.
Why's that?
I just don't.
Why is that, man?
I just don't. you know?
Okay. Okay. Everyone's different, I guess.
Everyone is a little different, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
You like it down, I don't, you know. It's,
Okay. Everything looks good here. So you don't think you were speeding?
I don't want to answer any questions regarding that.
Why not?
It's just,
It's not a huge deal, man. It's just speed. It's just speeding.
I get it, and I don't
know,
think it's a huge deal to not.
Something, you know, if you don't think you're going that fast, something could be wrong with your car or something, man. You know, you never know that.
To
I'm not trying to be
2021.
rude, nothing like that, man.
I'm not trying to be rude either.
I know you're being nice now, so I appreciate that.
Well, I feel like I've been nice.
Yeah, it's the deal is, man. We go, you know, if you give us signs by not being cooperative by the little things.
We're not
Sometimes
cooperating?
Just listen. Let me talk, okay?
Sure.
Okay. Those little things can mean a lot sometimes, man. For all you know, you could be trying to hide something, anything like that. So those are just little clues. I'm not saying you are. Not accusing
Well, we're
you of
just
anything.
operating within the bounds of the law right now, aren't
What'd
we?
you say?
Are we just operating within the bounds of the law right now?
We are.
Then
But those are just little clues, man. I mean, it's kind of weird when you don't want to roll your window down on the way. It's just a little weird, man.
it's a little weird that you're just demanding I do something. You said that you're not asking, you're telling me, and you don't have the legal grounds to tell me to roll my window all the way down. That's the only thing. That was a lie.
A lie?
Yeah.
It's not a lie.
Do I have to roll my window
I
down?
can make a bigger deal out of that. I'm not
Hold
going
on.
to, though.
Do I
I'm not
have to
going
roll my window down all the way? Is that
You
a
gotta do
law?
what I asked, man.
Is that a law?
And if you think that's violating whatever, we can take it to court. If that's
We can take that one to court. That is
Yeah.
not a law that I have to have my
even give
window
you a
all the way
ticket or
down.
anything like that. But like I said, it's speeding, man. It's not a huge deal.
And I understand that, and that's why I feel like we got off on the wrong foot, because you were telling me to do something that I don't have to do.
I can tell you to do whatever I want. If you think it's
You
violating,
can tell me to do
we can
whatever you want.
If you think it's a violation of whatever thing you're talking about, we can take it.
Well, I don't think you violated anything right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good deal.
No, I think we have a disagreement on what the law says on the window.
What's the deal, man? Honestly, like what?
Well, there is zero deal.
Okay, so just what? Why couldn't
You've
just-
got me stopped.
Yeah.
You're accusing me of speeding, you say.
Yeah.
I've handed you my documents. I'm doing everything I'm legally required to do.
Yeah.
I don't understand why you think I have a
But I
deal.
just don't. Why can't you just really like what's so hard about just click?
Well, what's wrong with, you said that so we can talk, but we're talking right now, so
Yeah, there's nothing
what
wrong
other
with it,
reason
man.
is there?
I'm just curious, honestly, why you can't just roll it down all the way. I
I'm
don't know
just-
why don't
I'm
you
just
like-
curious of why you're so stuck on it.
It just blows my mind. Like, why can't you just roll it down all the way, man? Like, what's?
It blows my mind that you can't let it go. I thought we moved past this.
It's just a little funny to me, man. I'm behind the whole cop thing. I'm just kind of curious why you won't do it.
I just don't think that I am legally obliged to do that.
Yeah, I'm saying beyond that. Why don't you just want to? Like, what's the big deal? You see, like, are you afraid or what?
I like my window. Well, I think that, yeah, a man approaches my car with a gun, and
Yeah, I'm not here to hurt you or anything like that.
I
I'm just doing my job.
fully believe that, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
but I'm allowed to have my defenses up, right? Do you believe I'm going to hurt you?
No, I don't.
But you got your defenses up, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it's just a natural
All the stuff
thing.
going on, I guess it's kind of
Sure,
natural.
yeah,
just to, you
yeah.
know.
I have nothing against you as a person.
Yeah, but
I'm just.
You gotta think, man. Not every cop's a bad cop. So I'm not here to hurt you like that, man.
And I'm fully on the side of the police.
Yeah.
But I
appreciate that.
Yeah, I have my ways I got to do things.
Yeah. I was just saying behind the whole cop thing. I was just kind of curious why you didn't want to like behind the whole. I'm the cop, you're the violator, whatever. Behind, just kind of curious why you didn't want to roll it down. So
yeah, I just like it where it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone's different.
Sure.
Anyway, man, just hang tight here, okay?
Sure.
Put your stuff back, man. Here's what we're doing, okay?
All right.
Your record looked pretty dang good. I didn't see a speeding warning ticket on there, okay?
Okay.
On you off for the warning, okay?
I really
know you don't think
appreciate
you're going that fast, but radar said you were, but I'm not writing you a ticket.
That's what I was going to ask, is if you're on radar, because I'm not lying to you. I wasn't going that fast.
How fast? Since we're beyond that, how fast was it?
I really can't answer that question.
Well, I'm not writing you a ticket, man. It's a warning, so I'm just curious what it says.
I understand, but there's a formality that's got to take place there.
What do you mean formality?
My right to remain silent on things.
I'm not going to walk back there and rewrite a ticket, man. I can promise you that. I'm just curious.
I can promise I won't answer the question.
You have my word. I'm not going to do that. I promise you. That's on my camera.
And you got camera?
I do.
Do you run body cam?
No, we run a body mic. So
okay.
See, we're troopers.
Yeah.
We don't go into houses, anything like that, really. So
right. There's
really no need for everything's on camera right here, so there's no need for me to have a body camera like this. But
I think that body cams help. Police as well as citizens.
Yeah, some state agencies have it.
Yeah, I think that
ours doesn't.
I get it. Yeah, Arkansas is behind.
Getting some, but do what?
Arkansas is just behind on everything.
Something like that. There's been talks about us getting some, but like I said, we do just everything right here in front of the car. So I mean, there's some pluses and negatives too. I mean, like it can help you in court. If you had a body cam right here to prove something did not, like if we were to go off and get in a fight way over there or something like that, that could help us out there. But
sure,
like I said, we're troopers, so we do. Everything's right here at the car, usually, but we don't go in the house and stuff like that. So
it makes sense.
So, yeah,
it makes sense.
But yeah, man, what's your name again?
My name's James.
Okay, nice to meet you, man. I'm Jackson. Nice to meet you.
You too. What was your badge number?
587.
587. Is any of that going to be on the?
Oh, let's see. It should be. Yeah, name's right there. Badge number's right there. Okay.
Perfect, man.
But yeah, besides that, man, I know that you don't think you're speeding. My radar said you were, but just be careful, okay?
Absolutely, and you too, for sure.
I appreciate it, man. Like I said, not every cop's bad, man. We're here to keep people
safe. I think the majority of police are good.
Yeah.
The saying goes, "A few bad apples spoil the bunch." Yeah. And I think that's a bad case of what's happening.
I can understand why you'd be, a little defensive of a cop walking up to you and stuff. But,
sure.
But man, I'm not here to hurt you. I can promise you that.
I got you.
Came down.
And I'm not here to hurt anyone.
Yeah.
So.
I believe that, man. That's why I'm not making a big deal out of it. But
cool.
I'm just saying, sometimes the little things like that give us clues. I mean, you're not a bad guy, so that's not the case here. But those little things, sometimes mean a lot more than what's just a little thing. So just
absolutely,
just keep that in mind, man. Some guys might not be as nice about it as me, but clearly, I'm saying you're clearly not a bad dude. So
I try to function within the bounds of law. That's it.
Yeah. Some guys, they might have sat here and made you get out of the car and stuff. So like I said, you're clearly not a bad guy. So I'm not going to make a huge deal out of it. But just
and I appreciate that.
Keep that in mind. Some guys might not take that the same as I did. So just
I got you.
But just, I appreciate it, man. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
You have a good day.
Yeah. You too.
When the officer realized he could no longer justify the initial demand, he was forced to lower his tone and shift to a friendlier attitude to de-escalate the situation. By that point, however, every contradiction had already been captured. The dashcam exposed how a baseless justification can be constructed to legitimize a traffic stop, and why recording is not about confrontation, but the most practical safeguard against abuse of authority.
This young gentleman, go ahead, ask the question.
Do you have permission to be on the property?
And what would you do if I don't answer that question? What did you just say? You have the right to do what?
I have the right to investigate further whether or not you belong on this property.
And how would you do that?
I would contact the property owner.
Why don't you do that?
I will.
Thank you.
But first of all, I need you to identify yourself as part of the investigation.
This is private property.
Yes, it is, and you're on it.
I did not call 911.
I'm not asking that.
What's your badge number, sir?
160.
160.
Yes.
Okay, so 911 call is irrelevant because I didn't call 911. Okay?
No, it is relevant because I'm here, and now you're here, and I don't know if you have the right to be on this property. It's a house under construction. Do you belong to this house?
Why don't you call the property owner?
I need to determine who you are so I can call the property owner and find out if you're allowed to be here or not.
How would you know who the property owner is?
I can call the county and find out who owns the property.
Why don't you do that?
I need to identify you first.
I'm on private property.
Okay? You should, and if you shouldn't be on private property, then you're trespassing.
Thank you. So why don't you determine that?
Well, I can.
There's no
determine it.
if you call the property owner.
Okay, well then I need to detain you then.
The property
To
owner, is that
determine
correct?
if you have rights to be on the property. Yes.
So you're gonna first identify me.
Yes.
So you are gonna first identify me,
Yes.
right? And then what do you plan to do? This is private property, sir. I would like you to leave.
Do you own the property?
This is private. What did you just say?
You don't own this property.
And what did you say to that answer of that question that you just answered yourself?
What?
You just answered that question yourself.
I'm not leaving the property.
You need to get off my property, sir.
What?
You need to get off my property.
No, I'm not.
You need to get off my property. You need to get off my property. Why are you not getting off my property?
51 about with one.
Let's go, bro. Let's go inside my house. And I know your bullshit people are gonna come back here. Get the off my land. Okay?
I just want you to understand why
And I told you to get the off.
But I didn't know whether or not you belonged here. And then you verified that, and so now
You didn't have to do that. You
did.
didn't have to do that before you
What
called.
if it was somebody else on your property? What if it was somebody else that was on your property?
You are such a loser. Nobody gives a shit about you, okay?
Okay.
And I feel threatened. My civil rights are threatened by the state of California, by this douchebag who's f***ing Choctaw. Look at him. Sacagawea. Oh, look at you. I'm not calming down. You know what? And you're going to see me. You've just looked at my minivan. Now you're going to see me on this street, and I know you're going to give me a ticket, you dumbass. You dumbass. You know why I'm in this f***ing country? Because you're a motherfucker with a gun, right? And we got to f***ing stitch up your asses because you guys can't become doctors. And then with that money, we buy your f***ing land back. And I'll tell you what I'm souped up on. I'm going to go show you my van, too. Okay? So you can inspect it, okay?
So this is what...
This is the shit we get here.
This is the 911 call.
You should have seen my son when the Russians came on. He said, "Get the f*** off my land." It was hilarious. And the guy ran off. Yeah. All right. Now let's go inside. I'll show you why I'm so suited up. Okay. Let's go. Okay. Let's go into my van. Let's go. No, let's go. I want this on the video. No, it's gonna be hilarious. No, I'm gonna make more fun of you. Come on. Let's go to. You know what it is, dude? It's 500 calories of M&Ms, dude. Get the f*** off this land. You come again, I'm calling the police, okay? There's a man with a gun who has a right to call more white men with a gun on land that has been seceded from this great state of California. This is our Das Acre stand, and this motherfucker is going to get off. Okay? Sayonara.
This incident clearly exposes how police use the phrase "under investigation" to mask the lack of legal grounds from the very beginning. They approached, questioned, and applied pressure despite there being no complaint, no trespass warning, and no clearly identified violation. The officer ultimately had to admit that no crime had occurred, making it evident that the entire prior interaction was an overreach of authority rather than lawful enforcement. We created this video to share information and to consistently encourage everyone to understand their rights so they can protect themselves in a lawful and constructive way. We do not promote or encourage any form of confrontation.
Officer Garza, Close and Police
And what am I
Department.
being pulled over for?
Well, 2 reasons. One,
Howdy.
Rolls down all the way, man.
Why is that?
Roll down all the way so I can talk to you better.
We can talk, right? I mean,
Roll it down all the way.
Last but certainly not least, we want to give our heartfelt thanks to the behind the scenes team, who dedicated months to these videos to make them possible.